after 7 o'clock in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, as per usual, on Monday at the start of the second hour of our morning edition, it's time for our Business Breakfast segment with the support of Value Optical, and we want to thank them for their continued support of this segment. And we're going to focus now on ICATT, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Trinidad and Tobago. They are hosting their annual International Finance and Accounting Conference on November 18th and 19th. So they're getting us ready for that almost 7 weeks, 6 weeks away, 5 weeks away from the event itself. The virtual event is under the theme Reset, and they hope to explore the tools that are necessary for creating opportunities and dealing with the challenges facing the sector. They also plans to have a virtual networking session at the end of the two-day event. Well, to give us more information, we're joined now by Marissa Quashie. She's a member of ICATT's 2021-2022 Council. Ms. Quashie, very good morning to you. Thanks for taking the time to join us this morning.
Hi, good morning, and thanks for having us.
Right. So let's provide all the basic information about the conference as to for whom is it eligible, what do they have to do to be part of the conference, what is the procedure in that regard?
Okay, no problem. So good morning again, everyone. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of Trinidad and Tobago is hosting its 12th annual International Finance and Accounting Conference on a virtual platform from November 18 to 19, 2021. And the theme this year is Reset, Lessons Learned from the Pandemic. The ICATT annual conference has been a significant contributor to the discussion in the finance and accounting sectors, and it continues to be an opportunity for professional development for our members and our guests. Our keynote addressees and speakers are visionaries and experts, representatives of professional accountancy organizations and captains of industry who will use their insights and experiences to recommend a way outward. Our lineup of breakout sessions will address technical updates as well as the practical skills needed for every environment. On day one, which is November 18th, it commences with remarks from our ICATT president, Dinesh Chinpuri O'Reilly, as well as remarks from Conference Chair Dinesh Bola, who opens the event. Next up, we have NGC, whose president, Mr. Mark Loquan, will address the conference in the opening session. And NGC is a titanium sponsor. Other anticipated speakers also include Mr. Gregory Hill, Managing Director of Answer Merchant Bank, who will be presenting on the topic digitalization in banking. Seriously, a very hot topic. International presenters include Tom Mood and Nancy Mark Trisbull of CGMA, who are also sponsors, and they are exploring the topic, The Road Less Traveled, which focuses on accounting-based careers unearthed by the pandemic. The Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago will also be presenting about revisions to private sector pensions. Day one also includes a business roundtable, which focuses on learnings from the pandemic. And panelists include senior personnel from the banking and manufacturing sectors, as well as a Chamber of Commerce representative and an entrepreneur. Day two features an address on, again, digitalization, but this time resetting national priorities, as well as several concurrent sessions. What I'm very excited for is our youth panel, which will be discussing certain topics like cancel culture, victimization, or is it really more power to the people? Social media, is it really a friend or foe of business? And of course, COVID-19. Do we go back to the office or not? What does the new workforce look like? And again, very excited for this panel to hear the youth perspective. Our platinum sponsor, PwC, will also be addressing on day two environmental, social, and governance issues in sustainability. Again, a hot topic. Everybody seems to be very interested in this. One panel that is already receiving a lot of interest is Resetting the Climate of Industrial Relations, which will be moderated by Jamil Broom, attorney and IR consultant, and includes Wynette Harewood, another HR consultant, and Dave Smith, president of the National Workers Union. Platinum sponsors Deloitte will discuss cybersecurity post the pandemic. The conference will also feature a practitioners panel where there'll be discussions on COVID-19 and the impact COVID-19 has had on the practices and strategies that have been used to survive. So basically, in an effort to ensure a real experience in a virtual environment, the conference for this year will be hosted on the virtual platform Hover. Hover allows members to socialize with peers and other attendees through the leaderboard, which monitors attendees' engagement and rewards them with exciting prizes. Our virtual meetups allow members to connect on common interests and activities, and we intend to host a virtual workout with an instructor to engage participants and fitness enthusiasts. Members are also encouraged to share their photos on the gallery to improve their leaderboard ranking for prizes. The Hover platform also allows members to attend their sessions from an app directly. Attendees can view presentations, interact, access live streams, and submit questions about their sessions directly from Hover. The app also allows sponsors to exhibit their information, videos, and content. The sponsors include Titanium, the Salot, NGC, Platinum, PwC, EOG Resources, and of course the CGMA. And the gold sponsors include BDO, Ernst & Young, Grant Thornton, PKF, and KPMG.
Well, now in true accounting style that you've given us every single bit of information in relation to the event. You've covered every possible base. But now, importantly, if people want to register for the event, is there a deadline? What is the process for registration?
Okay, so basically, if you can go on the ICATT website, all the information is there. And you'll be able to, again, register for the conference. You'll get access to the app and be able to download it and have access to all the course content, material, and get updates as the day approaches and reminders. So everything is on the ICATT website.
Sure, and the website is very easy to access, www.icatt.org. I think the most amusing thing is for me to see all these chartered accountants going through the fitness routines. Will you be participating in that?
Of course, I love it. I've been participating for quite a few years, and I'm also a moderator this year as well. So it's going to be exciting to be involved in different aspects of the conference, especially the exercise bit. With COVID-19, I think if I was to stand up right now, you'd probably realize, the pants can't button. So the exercise activity is really interesting and intriguing as well.
I'm sure it will be quite entertaining as well. But as you talked about, you alluded to, the changing environment because of COVID-19, labor relations, different issues about, and so on. Do you anticipate a really dynamic discussion? Because one of the issues, when you look on from a distance, you think of accounting and accounting practices as kind of straightforward and not all that exciting. But you get the impression that some of the issues to be discussed, which are very relevant, could have some real animated dialogue.
Exactly. And that's the point, that we've had such a diverse topic or content. We don't want to be pigeonholed to only the technical, and we come and we hear about how standards change. We want to be involved in emerging issues, and some of these emerging issues are very topical, contentious, and people have different opinions. And we want to hear those opinions. We want people to share their opinions, because I think that's the only way we can learn from each other. I may have a particular point of view on a topic. You may have something that's different, and in sharing those ideas, I think we can actually come up with something that can benefit not only individually, but collectively as well. So last year, we also had some different views, topics, and the dialogue was very, very interesting. So it's not boring. It's not what you typically think of when accountants gather. And trust me, that event at the end where we have our virtual networking session is always lively and entertaining. So I really encourage people to sign up and register and, meet your peers, meet persons who are in industry, meet people who are parts of the auditing profession, meet persons who are entrepreneurs. I mean, it's such a diverse panel. You have to learn something, and I'm sure you would leave a bit different and going back to your organization to put things in place.
Well, even for people like me who abandoned accounting at the age of 18 because I couldn't understand what was
Really?
going on, it sounds as if it could make for an interesting dialogue. But Ms. Quashie, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to be with us,
And thank you for
keep us
having
up
me.
to speed with the event. Thank you very much indeed.
Okay,
You're
bye.
welcome. Marissa Quashie, member of the Council of ICATT. And again, you just go onto their website, www.icatt.org, for all the information on the two-day event happening November 18th and 19th. And as with all accountants, very well prepared with all of the information on the event. So there's much left to say other than to tell you it's 7:17 in Trinidad and Tobago. And it's time now to check on the traffic situation via traffictt.com in the Monroe Road area. Looks as if there's either a lot of traffic heading up towards the Grand Bazaar turnoff, or maybe there's something untoward that have happened, maybe a roadblock or some road checks taking place, but the traffic is certainly moving along very slowly in the northbound lane. Southbound, it's a different story as we go to the break.
To fling all my troubles behind my back, keep in touch with the Almighty.